Number one, what you need to do before you put pen to paper. Number two, how to nail your authentic writing voice to sound like you, not a carbon copy of someone else. Number three, the right way to write, so your best ideas have space to emerge. And number four, how different word choices can fizzle or flop and how to prevent that from happening to you.
All these audiences, similar things come up from the negative and from the positive side. So from a positive side, I would assume you'd say things like people that are great in sales, they're great at relationships, they're great at follow through, they're energetic, they're honest, they're kind, they go the extra mile, they are great listeners, they're focused on serving and adding value, and they nurture the relationship. See, being great at sales, really, in my experience, and it's been almost 15 years, and working with many clients of mine are seven-figure producers, many six figures, and some just getting started. But wherever they may be, you see some common attributes among all top performers, right? When you're looking at a high achiever. And when you want to be great at sales, you're great at two things. Write these down. Number one, you're great at relationships. Oh, man, isn't that the truth, right? Being great at relationships. See, that's something we could get behind. You might not say, gosh, I don't, oh, salesy and so forth, but you can get behind being great at relationships. So make your focus mastering the person that you know, that you're the best person at relationships that you know anywhere. And great relationships are things like people that follow through and follow up, people that are dependable, people that serve and they add value. They listen. When they're with you, they're present, right? You feel like you're the most important person when you're with that individual. The other thing that makes you great in sales is mastering the art of asking good questions. Tony Robbins has said that the quality of your life is based on the quality of questions that you're asking. Now, to put a little Tiffany Peterson spin on that in terms of the sales world, is I would say the quality of your bank account and your income is based on the quality of the questions you're asking in your sales conversations.
I feel like a lot of women in the corporate world and as entrepreneurs kind of fall into this believing of certain myths in the work world where you end up trapped in careers of quiet desperation. You're earning less than you deserve, and you're getting passed over for leadership roles. And personally, to me, that's just sad. Not only is it sad, it's so frustrating. We have got to do something about this. And together we can. We can do something about it. We just have to be intentional and we have to take action. We have to say, from the minute this session is over today, I'm going to make this a different reality in my world. And that's going to change the reality for my daughter, my niece, my sister, my granddaughter, my goddaughter, or any young lady that comes after me. I think we owe it to the girls that come up behind us. So here's the thing. I want you to think about this. Have you ever thought, if I work hard enough and long enough, my efforts will most definitely be recognized and rewarded? Have you ever thought that? Be honest with yourself. Well, that's not the case, sister. Of all of the top tips that you're going to learn today, I'm going to teach you some things that you can implement immediately to change the way that you negotiate for yourself. So you bring attention to what you actually do, so you receive that reward and recognition, so that you start making what you're worth and more.
When starting a business, that's something that you really have to think about is, yes, the profits are important, but you really need to focus on a triple bottom line. People, planet, and then also profits. I also like to add in their self because I think as women, a lot of times we don't focus on ourself and even being a little selfish when we're in business because naturally as women, we give so much and we don't really take that much in as far as what we're giving out. But you really want to build a business focusing on people, profits, and then also planet and making the world a better place than where you left. And I promise when you do those things, the profits will come and they'll come in more than just green. They'll come in the people that you've, lives that you've touched one way or another, whether you realize it or not. And through getting really creative with limited resources and understanding as an entrepreneur that it's never going to be easy. It's always going to be very crazy. But you can absolutely turn your passion into your profit, I promise you. But one of the first things that you really need to do is throw out conventional thinking of what people are telling you that you need to do to start a business.